Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time taking a look at the 2000 Tommykaira ZZS. This car was requested by Emile, and this one could be rather quick. It is mid-engined, rear-wheel drive, 279 horsepower, decent amount of torque, 597 kilos of weight. Not a huge fan of this racing mod, but those statistics are very impressive. That power-to-weight ratio is pretty mega. Anyways, to find out how the Tommykaira gets on, it is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is a Suzuki Scudo Pikes Peak Edition that set a time of 27.710. The Tommykaira is unlikely to beat that, but I'm very interested to see how this car performs. Mid-engined rear-wheel drive cars around this track aren't necessarily good. In fact, it's one of the worst drivetrains to come to this track with, but if this car is as quick as 280 horsepower would lead me to believe, you never know, this one could be rather good. A little bit skittish on the grass because of course it's a very low car. I think we've had a couple of ML2s go around 31.871, I want to say is what the ML2 GTS got. I don't really know without looking at the stats, but yeah. I guess the ML2s are probably the most comparable to this, but then again the ML2s weigh pretty much double what this does. Then again they do have like double the power. We haven't had too many in the way of Lotuses as well. I think we had the Elise GT1, but we haven't actually had like a normal road going Elise just yet, so can't really comment on how those cars do either. 32.228. First flying lap, not a terrible time. Ooh. Yeah. It is going to get loose a bit on you. It's actually a really nice driving car, to be honest. But yeah, it does look like it does definitely have the ability to get loose. It does not like the bumps, which is a key issue. The ML2s, while they didn't particularly like it, they didn't, you know, massively dislike them either, so yeah, that is a little bit of a shame if that's going to be this car's downfall, because you do need the ability to go on the grass a little bit during these laps. I mean, you'll see it with certain cars. Sometimes I'll take more grass than others. Every car's basically allowed to clip as much of the grass as really it wants, to be quite honest. There's not really much limit I have, save for maybe cutting that entire corner there. You know, we're pretty liberal, but every car gets the same opportunity, so it isn't too bad. 31.858. That one was a bit of a mistake actually, because I sort of got loose on that final corner, which is not ideal, but apparently that helped the car sort of get spat out onto the main straight a little bit faster. That's one of the main areas where cars sort of make or break times, is that final corner. Just trying to get them turned in to go around it is oftentimes a rather difficult procedure, but 31.460 wasn't that time. Yeah, this car's pretty quick. I can't, honestly, driving it, I can't say it really surprises me. It's quick because it feels quick. Not the easiest car we've had to drive around here. Again, it seems to actually benefit by not going on the grass. It actually is quicker on tarmac, which is a good trait to have actually. To be fair, you know, not often will you be driving on the grass. Only really for the Hot Lap Classic I would advise it, because some of these corners can be taken out. But yeah, a 31.460 for the ZZS Coupe. Good time. Good time, good car, very solid. Not really much more to report on than that. I don't really see it going much quicker than that. I mean, no, it will maybe like a higher 31.4, but I personally don't see it going any quicker. But nevertheless, a very solid time from this car. Let's go see where it places on our leaderboard. On to the leaderboard then, and the Tommykaira ZZS goes into 68th place with a 31.460, puts it in between the Astra SRI and the Mazda RX-7. Pretty weird place to be, but the Tommykaira, with its lightweight and really good power to weight ratio, really did do pretty well around this track. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hot Lap Classic. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.